Oh dear, me say only movement bebre. They be make sure so you occupy the center backs no. Nema Abrante friend Karim Benzema. Looking at the way Real Betis for an Ebedo attack no. Any lateral defender be over free in space. So Abrante don't know attack no. Run through the channels, ask for the pass from Abrante, your friend Tony Cruz, and you will create problems for team your friend Real Betis. But look, even after Federico Valverde chef first goal, within a space of 2 minutes, now Real Betis for Abrante leading against team your friend Real Madrid. But the pressure now Real Madrid for the second half no, was always going to prove very, very difficult for team your friend Real Betis. It is over here. As early as the 48th minute, now Emerson Hassan who on goal, a cross from Daniel Carvajal from the right. Emerson know we said, so when TV and Fanny and Cabona, Abrante friend Karim Benzema Bebari Bono, or 30 and or said, and that pressure upon pressure until Sao Panatine Eba for Magbatra, Abrante friend Sergio Ramos, Ebebo Bono too. Minim there. But so when we are Granada for defending against Atletico Madrid now, it was very, very shameful. Me who a bad defense ada. And me assure say Abrante friend Victor Diaz and Dimitri Fouquet as lateral defenders will want to forget the game as quickly as possible. They were so shambolic against him, a friend Atletico Madrid. And today, Mama said Obia was scoring from Loriente and Angel Correa, Diego Costa, João Felix. But at the end, taking the sign away from all those players in the money say, even though Luis Suarez was giving him only for 20 minutes, he turned a provider as an assist. And was actually 2 goals, 2 wonderful El Pistolero goals. And Abrante Fede Suarez essay. It is one from all the accounts from Atletico Madrid after the game. The praise is going to Abrante Fede Luis Suarez, and they've gotten a new king. For Barcelona fans there, I think they will be happy. Not because Barcelona said Villarreal. Even in their struggling moments, and the real friend Quickly Setien, Barcelona were able to beat Villarreal, La Ceramica. But so when the first with Barcelona for the winning game now, I think say Obi are not all doubt, not all uncertain say, and I wanna come an era way, I think so only Pacon who glimpses say look, things will shape up very, very well. The discipline of the team, the Real Barcelona losing ball now, they went after the ball. Anyhow, they had the numbers around the game. Anytime baby a ball will be, you could see as many as 4 players of Barcelona, and when they even lose the ball, they quickly go for it. And then look at the confidence player being Philippe Coutinho and the ball. Look at how relaxed Frankie de Jong in the game. I said Sergio Busquets is coming back into the groove, and and even the substitutions are Ronald Koeman yes or affected the game because of the way our game plan it And Messi today in that elusive force number 9, intermittently coming to the number 10 position. Not all creative for them was super. I think say Elbiana and yes something baby you have to rejoice over as a Barcelona fan. But the team ethics and so motivation 4 goals at the start of the competition. Everything mama hope kaka say and normal everything ye. Look, Stefano Pioli after project restart to Italy. Any do and a man in your contract renewal or AC Milan. And since I started this season, we about 2 games. We're winning 2-0 against Bologna, and this weekend we're winning 2-0 against a team of Crotone. May I sure say the confidence now every do AC Milan team no kaka ever. Last season no, players are not making normal take for them were the 2 Africans, Ismail Benassar of Algeria and Frankeso of Ivory Coast. But this season no matter transfer window no so, matter Sandro Tonelli. And I'm going to pay Frankesi. And everyone has also game against Protonia. How fluid we only said Ibrahimovic and COVID-19. But even without Ibra, Anti Rebic, Hakan Kahanoglu, and Abante Fenis Sameka, super performance from these players. And they were so fluid, creating problems for Team FN Protonia. And the kind of confidence in the Team FN AC Milan Edinburgh. And say if after project restart to Italy, anything to go by. The consistent results no money no HSR but AC Milan kaka gradually coming back and they are building a formidable force. Look, players no more individually are good players. They are kind of mentality. And the only way a mentality never change is to win consistently. And never more the winning mentality. And to show her David Sarabia, our right side, Theo Hernandez, our left side. And they in current modern football, so only lateral defenders or more attacking baby. I am my own team effective with your attack, and those 2 players are proving very, very difficult an opponent for any team there AC Milan ever share. Omo bompa and say Ibra COVID never ever come back onto the team. But even with the absence of Ibra, who people thought so the renaissance was because of his presence, Even without him, AC Milan are playing well and they are winning. Game I'm share power with Serie A anymore not dead this weekend was the game I call so San Siro. Inter Milan and Fiorentina. 4-3 na game in the end there. And again, Antonio Conte had to count on the two frontmen, Lautaro Martinez and Romelu Lukaku. So best savage points no ama. But there's one guy I followed. Me tamanam wole on campus, I had a guy called Isaac Coffee. You're level 300 and a general for the fan choir. General for the fan choir, I mean interest in Genoa and how almost scouting system this city. It is team no general team one of the best scouting teams in Italy when it comes to talent from Africa and South America. Now, when I was looking through the ranks of Genoa, any place from free Africa in the last decade, one player I spotted was Abranti FN Christian Kwame of Ivory Coast. And the Genoa for Tono, I'm a Fiorentina. And the way we see first goal in Inter Milan was super. He is one of African Grace Aoba and in conform money come. But as I said, sa tenacity na Antonio Conte muna debia or making sure so obe transfer into the team work for team IFN Inter Milan MMU ejuma no. Tamana Cristiano Ronaldo coming into the aid of Juve. Na Abranti IFN Jordan Veretout. And so making sure say the Cristiano Ronaldo libema Juve bia. Ono so libema AS Roma. And the Cristiano Ronaldo she 2, one penalty, one header. Abranti IFN Jordan Veretout so she 2. I was started Olympico for AS Roma. One penalty, one very, very good goal. And minim there, but Andre Pirlo was expected to dominate Italian football. But in kakra, it seems that Juve are the target of Italian teams. And Obianya now you saw better my team Juve this season. As you and say, once Juve is target for a lot of teams, why the Bible for Juve league, who can give us consistent performance for us so obey the Tony team Juve? That is the problem. And so when we say there is a rise in AC Milan, there's a rise in Inter Milan, then probably there's positive because Napoli has failed to do that because Omunya powerhouse of Italian football. So that was Italy for you. Cristiano Ronaldo Ginidin, and I mean also what tweet say, oh yes, we had 2 goals. He had wanted to celebrate those 2 goals with a win and 3 points for Juve, but unfortunately, we're Nyanisa. Answer the season never start to England. You can say, oh, the usual customers: Liverpool, Manchester City, Tottenham, Manchester United, Chelsea Football Club. Or one and conform but the dark horses are Everton and Leicester City. And then you have about 3 games so far. Match day 3 Premier League. So we 2 teams are won 9 points out of the 3 games are Leicester City and Everton. And the amount I am there. I'm best I can't be big to or Leicester when I say. The way the Ghanaian football community is celebrating the comeback of Abranti FN and Daniel Amate. And probably at this point, when you start rolling any of your visual platforms and so on, the way Ghanaians and those who are involved in football started celebrating Abranti FN Daniel Amate and then they come back. I think so it started from Coach Sika Konona Kasankasamu. The probably for Coach Sika Konona Dieno Etuho. Daniel Amate Nankasa tweet here. Sir, very grateful. Thanks for all the support and messages. That felt really good. After game of boy for Leicester City against Manchester City. Then on Twitter, I was something we call quotes with comments. And so you quote what Amate said and you add your comments. And the first one I saw was from the Black Stars coach FNC Kakono. And I said, congratulations on your massive comeback, Daniel Amate. Wishing you more of today's performance going forward. Cheers. That is from the Black Stars coach. And so, and the assistant coach of the Black Stars, Coach David Duncan, did the same thing as CK did. And the words were that class is indeed permanent. All the best in your ensuing games. Cheers. From the assistant coach of the Black Stars. Oh, I thought so. So, the national team player, international team coach snippet, and a person after so long injury, Then came the coach of Asante Kotoko, Coach Maswa Kunodu, who has always also worked with Daniel Amate doing a stint with the Black Stars, and Coach Maswa Kunodu came to write, "I'm happy for you, Daniel Amate, a solid performance." That is from Coach Maswa Kunodu. Then the last one I saw was from Abante Fen Muntari Tego, former goalkeeper for Mediama, former goalkeeper for Santi Kotoko, and also Bompa Yugo Abante, so Hamdulai, Daniel Amate, well done, same old God. And our day later come so did the video chat with Amate ever to any Mama Celeste and share Manchester City. Okay. Say in the first game of Manchester City boy, you know, the kind of chances are more allow to be created against them. So yes, are symbolic defensively. Leicester will create more, and with Jamie Vardy, Leicester will punish them. It's already where Leicester is in far game, you know. The chances they created. Look, so sometimes I also about coach Biabaswa, I also about Nabaso, and I think. And no game na mshaya but the Rodgers are coach FN Pep Guardiola.
Okay.
The time makers and says over here Pep Guardiola wanted to play
not more than 60 seconds na mema
yes over here Pep Guardiola wanted to play a three-back decoy with Fernandinho. So na be ya obetimi apushi Benjamin Mendy and Kyle Walker e wings for now ma Abante FN Riyad Mahrez any other players no aka cover himself because only a no center forward. But Sadia na so and Leicester found why counter show mo. And before they could recoup, Leicester nyapona because of omu Percy players no in Harvey Barnes money Jamie Vardy mo. Answer na Manchester City will do back into their box. Nobody do money they had to foul, they had no option than to foul them. And Omuketi those two penalties, no. Emma Amrante and Eboshe, and that was a wonderful goal from Abante FN. James Madison. Very, very, very good goal. Of course, Timmy FN Brighton and hope of them elbow post and I would work Mako 5. In the last 17 years, it means you were Premier League. It tells you how Manchester United symbolical match. But the way they won, Mamusa so they were aided by referee. The fact of the matter, they say, after the referee whistle for the final whistle, no, now the incident has already happened. And then him said the VAR now will have to review every decision. And for me, it was a penalty. And time a referee, you know, was within the right frame because Oje and son of whistle for because you train or prempe me bana Chelsea fan be home no so you problem that enka yenim ya dada and you come do so catch Chelsea asem me say Javier o be catch Chelsea asem ni but omo ni mo problem dada that is the sum up of Chelsea issue no they know their problem already. Okay,
me say me call round by me ba ma mo bia 2 minutes.
Okay,
na ya share the Liverpool versus the Arsenal game for tonight. And it's the live commentary every for our fidie so in say Asante Mantem ha de multimedia and the right say EPO no ye beka ho asem ne abo ho dawru ne asa so aye ho road shows ama Ghana for do no atibi e Asante Mantem wa enti Nhyira de animu enuanem laugh to say dey edi achi enti Javier Clemente yenti
PJ say the na Ayala kanam say obi a odi Chelsea achi bi anim Chelsea problem last season the first 10 teams are in that order were Premiership now. Chelsea know what the worst goals aggregate. The first 10 teams, Chelsea 85th, but omunomu what the worst goals aggregate ever Premiership. So it clearly tells you they are not problem ever Chelsea. Frank Lampard try say obe resolve problem with the defense, leaky defense. No? Apart from say defense cross leaky cross. So yes, we had another issue with their goalkeeper Kepa. Oh no, so the other time because about 19 balls akwa so no, we be 16 and 15 a share no. Because say defense here very weak there. And then why do you blame the goalkeeper? The be a misaka the goalkeeper so at least say back could be there. So with me here be so with bibi me say also the man say defenders no kra na nya kra na Bobby the buy between was say we the keeper na your ho hwe nyi. But was situations before Uti say keeper na say utimi ye hu bibi but na akwa kwhye nti eye problem e wo ho ma Frank Lampard on wanka say ni ma me sure say o hwe ni mu. Unfortunately players on mobile no nyina no utimi nya the full complement of players on mobile no because Ben Chilwell the Biameka say last 5 everything lesser games of mobile no when timi NC aka ni bia momo Silver buy obo non-league cup match and Onyane debut for Chelsea in the last game on boy. Oshe Akim Ziyech and yadi on wait me start to cry. Havertz ne Werner started but at least you some traces and also some glimpses of quality was our players and did say with time I said it over and over again what I say. Lampard Nankasa as a former player and now manager of Chelsea when him say Niema Nko here Roman Abramovich you be on no so answer no say Obama has got something in excess of about 200 million pounds. So Fakoto player, I be cry quote 230 million pounds. Fakoto players bra. now the players in the buyer now out of a possible 9 points so we know so for any mobile 4 pa and ya dey very convincing till at least say odon kan say nim say any man koyi e ma team na we
have been trying no minister picture wa board ah say opposition as a center back Ayala the tendency for you to know
Ayala, you are not being fair to heavy man wakasa for
no I'm just
Debbie on can't win mo Debbie wa continue time
okay
Debbie say wa mount to flow to kosolo
enti
and now unya to boa
oh no me be me mami nu me be ah
unya to boa na betima kan
so so say na na me pay
on what can be so man
okay Mateo de mami nkoso
and time the dot man
no be mami nkoso
70 so ma obi
David mami nkoso eti issues ni there very clear. Everybody knows say Chelsea backline no very leaky last season. I don't think that players in but no by now about for be about premiership pace of the premiership. About can say I think so Koti Mourinho as a business say obo be always speed in the soccer for we say both from never. I want to repeat that same year say enye American year too. And I say England crowd say they born in city no and set it na rush one bands mo born na you born in tin na man for the American say na man for at least defensive long build from the back and ma cause let's hope and pray say Lampard investment why in the Chelsea no a bit me the desired results because results na madia definitely obeko to say omo madi kan eba ni nyina na ekọ no quick on Bayern Munich I think say two issues one manager or coach of now just last month or just a few months ago no Bayern for more assistant or youth team no manager and so being in Bayern team now I think say no Sebastian Hennes Obi ni Bayern team now I think Hennes is one person and the second in say
Hennes or a nephew of Oli
the second in say omo ball Super Cup on Thursday ewo hungry and omo free omo buy Germany and I think say omo nya just about 2 days to rest and clearly no apart from the difficulties has played in here with selection of Tina Lewandowski meaning 1 or 2 players because one more because you feel say some players one ball consistently about 32 games or more abonning in our team any other record no one winning about 23 lot of your friends are most of them say trouble to us trouble to and never trouble to no about 32 games and one shame 23 and the other ones no they're drunk games and it all rest our players it may say they be at least so but unfortunately or fortunately for Hoffenheim no be share Bayern team am say no more abre no tin man e ba sa Manchester City obi an Pep ne Salah obo 4-3-3 and in a game of Leicester boy no about 2 holding midfielders in Fabinho and Rodri but I think that they weren't the right any position on man Raheem Sterling any Kevin De Bruyne boy selling Kobo him as a makeshift striker basically maybe ana Jesus Abbas ni ho and I say Kuna Graham to April and no hard drink akra because obviously the university na selling normally operates almost left side no cut the by inside and also about right side ebe cut the by inside so for the position of boy and so na very convincing man because we match na bet me can say as many as about 3-4 players are almost City almost ball game no either so more opposition or very comfortable with and I say they were played out of position. My example about Raheem Sterling baby or boy Sterling out and out striker obi any say no operate on the left side and or cutting Ediba no bet supply balls the man omo wedim nation but unfortunately
using as a false number 9
as a false number 9 sana na o share City so game and
because say oni
not the strikers you know Kuna Aguero his Gabriel Jesus he was forced to play Sterling as false number 9 and now if you try so Otameni need John Stones players Pep evo gidi wo mumu enti na okwa fa sa Ruben Dias de na ba na report about say Ruben Dias say dey no koma ya ibria ne sa o mo Ruben Dias ba obema Nicolas Otameni akọ in the opposite direction na say the be ya anti so betumi anya players so na El Garcia nso oye player no so opposite engineer so akọ back to Barca enti more or less that's what so say na nya settle bia o City enti a combination of some factors in a man City to be called from the way they went down but you have credit and so Manchester City omo defender John Evans and so Yonchu they were very fantastic. Oshama midfielders now. I think Tillemans and was it Mendy? Yeah, two players and so were very, very good in midfield. Almost tackles in midfield. And who were the pacey player to say Jamie Vardy? Counter attack the baby and very dangerous because last season Oji go kino. Number 4 say this season Jamie Vardy the modern idea a wuanesa. But in yesterday's game, it was Jamie Vardy, the runs, and they said they made for the city to be one more. Now, I've said it, Mesa Kabim said Pep, said Neman Koya, I said, no, only plan B. On said any plan B. Barca, Munich, City, the first season, even the second season. So, Bobo now. As a team, Nuhu the strategy or they ball no more to be counter. Even in the Champions League, born and see and or as well, said any plan B, Bia, say Bia, your bonus say ye, some Mrs. Sandy Cosi. It will not fun idea. That is a
retention and possessive football. Passing game, ocean crowd.
A fun idea, and a fun crazy cross on a Bassa city. But Pigeons and the base of my can be on the eve of the 2018 World Cup. No. Issued by our German national team camp. Efa Mesitez any Gunugan. So more call Ekoshia take your more president Feno Eduan. And then you try pictures big crab and buy ma and say be brave. Bounce as 2 players, you know, apart from some bomber Germany national team, chief free Turkey. And Omokoshia more or less like Omo president. But be also a follower of European politics here and say Eduan will take in Zono. I'm out for who so a dictator. Even though we're winning elections, I'm for Slay so a dictator. The way ought to be suppressing certain groups in the county. Brasa meeting in Barcelona. A idea, a man, international community, no, a blue issue, no, to me out of proportion, mass 2 players that I can. As an Edwan, or more any Gungan, or more Eddie Eba limelight. Now, dear Ababetu Janan say, Germany, or more FA General Secretary Friedrich Curtis, the Abetu just say, science didn't see, no. Omo unprotected players the way our nets and community protected players because the Ezra can say ono free Turkey native free Turkey even though Obama Germany national team no say Angela Merkel eba and Oceana oh yeah Germany omo chancellor Oceana enya dia obeka say bia onfa boom mano onkon chiano and I say onu nkotwa picture bia na say say Arsenal replica jersey kre bia on endorse mfa mano o say the obeya man Angela Merkel no sa no yema Edwan. But when what the currency outside issue in buy, and Germany for instance, I support our moving here. No move to the course at that time. I'm 28. I think that Germany were the defending champions. And then Nemaya Troka, man, work up in the band, you know. As only one player, Germany phoning in our mobile phone movie via Cosino. So because of some meeting there, course, no. And she says, "Oh my Baba, apologize." I think say a year too late, boom. But at least it is welcome. Play and after a World Cup, no decide this on my Germany beam. But sir, apology now, Bano. Even though it's too late, I think it's welcome. At least a player and a bit and will say, I think what they did, no, and yes, it was wrong, but we was just trying to show respect to Obia or the president. And the same thing I can say, Angela Merkel so Shiana, the same respect on the man or the Bemano. But as an Akasano, recently he's gone into a lot of issues. Even the team Arsenal, you know, everybody when you be a more. Ateta by near practice obey be about Ateta to buy and slide the American and America. I'm for complaining about the attitude of training. And see, yeah, can politically the Amuano or no one was a player, and that's one also to me also a year introspection on who the also, oh, yeah, Emma no so don't own your body people. Because Arsenal is commanding a lot of money at every week, about 300,000 pounds at the end of every week. 350. Yes, now with the bench. And as I didn't find who saw to. The only answer the Bosuna Basuna Badusika. I don't think that is right.
It mean Crawford, you must say. And you may say one day as a alert never bank one. Any problem, you don't answer. No one answer Tom Crudum. You go for me so media when you once at alert and stop here, dear. And you can answer, oh, how? Okay, Nuhu Adams, what are you crying?
Yeah, we are Manchester City fan. Now, weekend way was a very bad day for us. 5-2 humiliating and embarrassing defeat over the Tia Stadium. But someone like me, I was expecting this because
that's poor line.
Yes, now I wanted a team to expose Pep Guardiola. So yes, you got a deceiving win against Wolves because like Wolves, it take your chances in that game and come on City and winning. What I said, coming into the Leicester City game, Leicester for Pep Guardiola to realize say the team is not strong enough to compete Liverpool and the other teams for the Premiership this season. Pep Guardiola has been so careless. Osha Kwaya, Jurgen Klopp, and the other managers, so strengthen on team in this summer transfer. Now they compare Manchester City there. You could clearly see say Manchester City are not ready to compete the Premiership title this season. Now Liverpool we need 2 games. Everton 3 games are winning. Leicester winning 3. So and the Liverpool already almost 6-point gap. And so on so she also the team is stronger than you. So that means extended lead no. And the moment of extended lead no to 9 points, there's no way you can catch up. It's Pep Guardiola carelessness no. I wanted the team to beat him for him to know say yes, my team is not that solid to compete the Premiership this season. Pep Guardiola very stubborn. And the stubborn no you say when game very dicey mawa, you don't go to gamble against Olympic Lyon. You system or the game no more a backfire Olympic Lyon Manchester City frame. You are playing against Leicester City. Garcia after coronavirus break a very good game against Liverpool, but since that game our Bob on Tebeka say Opeso Barcelona back no on team a good game beyond from Manchester City. And last season we all know say without central defenders you were using Fernandinho as a makeshift centre back and he was excellent. So how Manchester City defenders American Laporte from the player or ball central defense and the modern ball sloper after Laporte here Abrante friend Fernandinho. And to going into that game against Leicester City, what do you have to do? You play Fernandinho in that makeshift central defensive role, non-peri Tanaki. Said you defense in there very solid. For a team like Manchester City to concede 3 penalties in one game, it's just embarrassing. And Manchester City team no say Usia no na o attackers are more pacer. It is clear you can win. So Osha and Dra Leicester City for the ball no ball 1-2. Na Netanaki speed or form Benjamin Mendy I don't know how to describe that guy. Now all the fans are calling for say Benjamin Mendy shouldn't play against any top 6 side in the Premiership again. And it is true. So Osha matches are any top sides are ball or Premiership. He always struggles in each of the games. However, until Pep Guardiola carelessness, the stubbornness, and Leicester City. It means I didn't say I'm not taking anything away from Leicester City. They had their strategy perfect. Everything worked for them. Jamie Vardy coming into the game. No, top scorer in the Premiership last season over. And to play against such a player, you always have to be alert. But Manchester City defense, once again, wasn't top notch. And Kitwebi in the Serie A. Also, for the past 9 seasons, Juventus na a J Scudetto, and I do be expecting to say be that team will be compete Juventus. Napoli in about 4 seasons or more to me last season. Inter Milan and Atalanta so try some bit me a catch up with Juventus almost went to me. So acquire AC Milan has started this season. Yes, it's very unfair for everyone to say they will compete Juventus for the Scudetto because Afena or more gather Afena more regroup just to make sure they will get to the level they were some time ago. And to me find no any case. But if you look at Napoli, no competed Juventus Spain, starting the Serie A with a 2-0 win against Bologna at away last week. Not this week, or saying that 6 against no team than Genoa. It should tell you that Napoli can be a force to reckon with in the Serie A this season. And if there should be any team, I'm not for betting compete Juventus for the Scudetto title, Napoli. I brought your friend Victor Osimhen last week because Wababe the most expensive African footballer because Napoli a break your record signing Abrante for 85 million euros. What I say, a lot of attention is on the guy against Bologna when Timmy and Shegu of Ribent about over 2 goals. But in their 6-0 Molino or starting but when Timmy and and people have started raising questions about the quality. Until Napoli at 85 million euros at all the free Leo. Because for you to be the most expensive African footballer, you should always be on the score sheet when Napoli are scoring 2 or more goals in a game. Until Napoli almost started here, and I'm expecting them say all things being equal, maybe at the end of the season you bet me new champions in the Serie A.
All right, Nuhu Adams, what's in Nhyira passport on Nhyira 104.5 FM. You might be able to me share social media handles in our Facebook and Nhyira 104.5 YouTube, and them Nhyira TV, Twitter at Nhyira 104.5 FM, Instagram and Nhyira 1045 FM. And them we also live on Kings TV on Multi TV, Degabos. So we also live on Asa Plus TV. Asa Plus TV, it's an online TV. And one seminar is as well. And then Jessica ever check your tier for 100 Ghana cities. 100 Ghana cities, and they check your tier for. Now, I don't want I'm my friend. More friends. Now, you have 100 Ghana cities, and so let me hatch them. I can't bang any diva. Sir, Canada, sir, you're back as Santimante Manuma. Insurance for Manamo Multimedia, any other rights, see it in run commentary, or the EP on the home. To that day, a amount, the young comment amount, near South who wrote so and so at the amount. And then big gamer, Ebas on March be a better commentary, say, yes, they are Shakum to say, March be a who commentary piano, you bet 100 Ghana cedis. It in the say, Liverpool against Arsenal game, no, or predict it, Nebema, or predict it, Nebema. 100 Ghana cedis. 100 Ghana cedis, you know, give us scientific herbal clinic. Let's see, give us scientific herbal clinic. Your number 1 specialist in body massage. And I'm saying, you can't give us scientific herbal clinic. So, what I am what you promote to do baby at Oka or my body massage. Don't say yes, unyame your dog. So, spinal cord, what you promote and Adria or may at the amount. Arthritis, say impo, who got to get Bona and so if you move and when your dislocation of arms and I say all bone related issues. So go to Jemu, Unkasemu, Unompemu, and the Beatrichima, and I want and then Ninanoba, Ombeye, Ediamount. Almost also a cure, your relevance halitosis. Halitosis sabi obi a pampine and enka ewo na num omba ombeye e de amount. So body ni baby agwa ni nyina ba omo ye e de amount. Omo so aye free screening. Bone related issues. Kase nompemu de nkase mu dwuma de omo da mu bafua. E say intricacy bi omo de abakra ne say. Se obo ma soye na abaje ayaresa na akọ memene da ene kwase da e kan ka obebo no yetemu mienu na watua efa umpewe na opede be ade opo mecha kwan a omo ode no kwada so omo ben Christian Service University College your number 0243038482 0243038482 give us scientific herbal clinic and almost 400 cities into wa obe free your programs to see be phone lines abe predator abe bamuno o predator na ebema ye the 100 Ghana cedis and so ebema no me ma 1 minute 30 seconds between Liverpool and Arsenal. Who is winning tonight?
Yeah, on paper Liverpool are favorites. Looking at the record of more against Arsenal, from last season by the sort of team at Liverpool. And the last 2 seasons in the Premiership, the best team, Liverpool. When you are playing against them, they are always favorites. Not even Manchester City, they make say, or a favorite against Liverpool, because they've always shown say they have a very good team. Already, Omono first 2 wins in the season, and playing against Arsenal. Arsenal, Eshomo in penalties. In
the community shield.
And Liverpool want to.
Do you like football? Are resuming? Come say football resuming. Almost in
the league.
In the league.
Yeah, I don't know.
Community shield.
And Liverpool want to revenge for league there because now Liverpool are league maybe and some of course are giving. The way to I say beer. Now the sort of competition also on the Arsenal and next Anna on the moment. But this one will be very, very different. And this one is being played at Anfield. So they all kind of last.
Anfield without supporters.
Yes.
Supporters no one man there. That way without supporters.
Yeah, but still, the Anfield will still play.
The Anfield is still Anfield.
Yes, Anfield is still Anfield. With Liverpool, the confidence and everything is there.
Okay, so you suspect Liverpool to be the winner.
Liverpool win.
Okay, yeah. Please for us we suspect. Okay, Ayala, young guy.
me knew more the school of thought said last season Shana Arsenal share Liverpool league in after project was starting. Yeah. It was because there was nothing at stake for Liverpool. Me know more join. Community share this ceremonial game we win and share any problem. And then Liverpool now Arsenal be facing the full motivated Liverpool. And the Arsenal person make a statement say now they can beat the big boys be say Liverpool and then they little more test now so much. To beat a fully motivated Liverpool, to be bold and attack or move on abilities, and to have the stamina to recover when you attack them. So almost someone. First one, Arsenal, because Arsenal were a lot of attacking players. Willian, Nicolas Pepe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Alexander Lacazette. So Arsenal can say, oh, team ya menene kwa kobono. Me who says me team ya attack na. Me team ya bibia free mo. They have the men to do that. And the Arsenal first one. But the second one, and they say, once you attack Liverpool, they will win the ball out of you. So we win, so we want some more counter attack here. Do you have the discipline, the defensive awareness, and the players to make sure someone to me and take advantage of that counter attack? That is where for me I think say a fully fledged, motivated Liverpool Arsenal any antidote to say. And until Emma de Biamaka say Liverpool are always favorite against Team FN Arsenal. Me who say omoba and then you start say about kakaka Ghana Shaka won't feel for no man introduce Danny Ceballos no so about. But those players no in a game that you need to be tactically disciplined, to provide a shield and a balance now be here to make sure so ultimately attack Liverpool who have to defend very very well against them no. Omuntimenya and tell me understand where Thiago Alcantara and Alisson. Omunya late fitness and San Omatimiabo. So many those two players in the home simply because and they so Liverpool are more problem with almost center backs with injury. And Fabinho and Ebo as a makeshift to make further. Say Fabinho bar. Now say omo enyo obi say Thiago Alcantara no so they will rely on Henderson, Wijnaldum, and Ebi and now be Keita. That will not be the same Liverpool method now. Omenya sa great against Team FN Arsenal. But Adia is slow for Arsenal going to game we money say Ori friend Mikel Arteta ejitum say three back na any formation obetimi dia ball for the season there. Then against a team like Liverpool almost strength the wide areas no expansive football no with Salah and Sadio Mane with the movement of Firmino no. So mu groove mu na so no bobo na they will create a lot of problem for Salah or three back system no. And that is how I want to see how Arsenal ebetimi deal with. Me a lot of the time Abante FN Hector Bellerin and Maitland Niles omukwa omuntimi mbo matches sana also omobano and against Liverpool so we call Vinya before you could say Jack no market chances no more finish. For me on paper I think say Liverpool will be favorite. Arsenal will have to chase the game so betmenya BBF. Okay, Javier Clemente 2 minutes.
Yeah, PJ. Me no munyina ya say Liverpool on paper they will start at favorites because what your last season to the Musi boy and ye share season as across the Musi bona so obvious at least omo team almost standing team as compared to other teams are so in transition after now players be the above counting no me about the expect so I say now no can be about City we hear Liverpool so almost so answer than to players do be because say no more players I'm betting me use some this season T number sir they be Maka say Liverpool playing a flanks Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Even Thiago Kraba in the last game when Bobo Ekwan still na Thiago and expect so the ball no be fast central no still na or the ball no equal flanks for sir. Robertson last season starts nature say about 38% of Liverpool or more attacking in 1-5. And now share the right side baby Trent Alexander-Arnold so about 36% of Liverpool or more attacking in 1-5. Only 26% 5 but when teenager say e do me do hold the anya the Liverpool yes omo the ball fa ho. And he brought Thiago Banana argument. He said Thiago Ba said the bear. So Mushia team your defensive best tighter. Obey me as splitting the pass at your Bayern. But first game of boy Musaka boy and Musaslano the Liverpool for Bona as a template being a Liverpool mobile and mobile. Aubameyang is still a threat. And near can be about almost flanks no. Robertson Trent Omukwa Ombetia because apart from Aubameyang Krano Bellerin so oh yeah, very pacey player. Also, so ball need to be could do no one. Record the ball in betu no. Any idea why I will beat me on Sabet me account. Almost Salamo because Arsenal Salamo Bonnie Almost last 2 or 3 games all about Obama and balls out to me in aye. Omo e defend this ball ba na omo hit long ball na. Be one on the Nike ball na. Or Katina not what chippy ball in side say.
Okay.
Or Katina not chippy ball beside say nti. E idea say Liverpool 40 years. Kwan yon bet me first one ma salon balls rinko Obama and half one. And as omo wingers no so attack here. The way bet me about back, bet me about Barry But I think say on paper there clearly Liverpool best at Chelsea.
Yeah, for 5 calls. Now you had the predictions. O predict na bema. Ubenya 100 Ghana cedis. 100 Ghana cedis every give us scientific herbal clinic. Give us scientific herbal clinic. You be for 2 winners. O predict correctly na bema. Nipa mienu. You be family am obi 100 Ghana cedis. Nti dia mo kan nyina no. Mikel Arteta se men kan cha say project restart no. We bought Liverpool twice. We share no. We share City. We share Chelsea. The top guns in there. What do you how I bet you more daily. It's the young and said so. 03220-83581 03220-83582 03220-83583 03220-83584. Aha Nhyira 104.5. You have 5 calls. What about predicted Bembiano match na so ya no. Na me aduma china na ye the 100 Ghana cedis amount. Ye nipa mienu ye say ska no. Ebe che o mo na ye hu. But we know. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning, me pato. Dini baby afre free.
Me pato me dia na Big Bernard amwani am di hu ya me.
Okay. Yeah, me say no. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me pato hani.
Your friend Daniel.
Daniel there.
Daniel Mensah.
Daniel Mensah. Oh, okay. O prediction say
ball near 2-1 against Arsenal.
2-1 against Arsenal. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Pato 3-1 against Liverpool.
Udin baby afre free.
Amache.
Udin full name.
Shadrack Obi Amache.
Shadrack Obi Amache. Okay, who free?
Free and massive.
Okay. Afi for prediction break. Hello.
Hello.
Me bacho udini be afre free.
Asa friend Kalia Peter. Kasa free just.
Okay, yankoi.
Liverpool versus 2, Arsenal 1.
Liverpool 2, Arsenal 1. Okay, that's fine. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Me bacho dum radio ni kakra mai na bo din ni baby afre free.
Your friend Abetu dum kasa free be team.
Okay, yankoi.
Liverpool versus Arsenal 3-1.
Udinu say
Abetu dum.
Albert Odum. From Bichim. Liverpool versus Arsenal 3-1.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Me bacho din baby afre free.
Me ka free Pontin fit. Your friend Akosi Apiaji.
Udini o say Akosi Apiaji. Man Pontin.
Liverpool versus Arsenal 3-1.
Liverpool versus Arsenal 3-1.
Aye.
Okay. Aka last one on. Hello. Me bacho udini baby afre free.
Pachomdini Razak Inusa Morrison.
Razak Inusa Morrison. Who free?
Me free se quite.
Okay.
Pacho Liverpool besha 3-1.
Liverpool besha 3-1.
Correct score.
Okay. And the final one. Finally. Hello. E bacho udini baby afre free.
Ndi abebi ontiamu.
Your friend say?
Abebi ontiamu.
Abebi ontiamu. Okay, who free? Call the TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liverpool versus Arsenal 2-1.
Liverpool versus Arsenal 2-1.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Intimi emfa afrefu bia biem. Yeah, the esumno aba eweye or that category. Na.
Free abetifi no. I say we need that so sending the mobile money. No, but fact we free abetifi aba 100 na oboka.
So no behia obehia oba be try pictures wa ba in share fm no ye the real love so and you know Okay, I pay of stadium. I pay of friend Makatila and I pay number national. Yes, so I pay so number national. Yeah, come on, so the NTV.
That first whistle is more than just the start of a football match.
Ofri trembe toba dwesemu a na onyira na emom otum pasa entis wo hia me praman so abusia onyira kra ha ani esi amamre amane abakosem empaninsem ani atesem koso eya amamre kwankyere ani ade bra wo Nhyira 104.5 FM yem praman so hanom ani ehwe abakosem empaninsem atesem ani akanfo amamre bia enei nemafo antiase eya ana so oba na nyina yeyi aku edigu awiem eba ne sa mo sonfo kwame ageni boaten enhia mekire wa frame na wa kwata madio so me na brado so a me ma pamfo etrase na ya dwadwe epe amamre na puma sibre kai se ayakwasi aba bia enwumre no nsia ne fa ekosi no nso amamre kwankyere bakase ne ndie se edie ofri trembe toba dwesemu a na onyira na emom otum pasa entis wo hia me praman so abusia onyira kra ha ani esi amamre amane abakosem empaninsem ani atesem koso eya amamre kwankyere ani ade bra wo Nhyira 104.5 FM yem praman so hanom ani ehwe abakosem empaninsem atesem ani akanfo amamre bia enei nemafo antiase eya ana so oba na nyina yeyi aku edigu awiem eba ne sa mo sonfo kwame ageni boaten enhia mekire wa frame na wa kwata madio so me na brado so a me ma pamfo etrase na ya dwadwe epe amamre na puma sibre kai se ayakwasi aba bia enwumre no nsia ne fa ekosi no nso amamre kwankyere bakase ne ndie hanom ani ehwe abakosem empaninsem atesem ani akanfo amamre bia enei nemafo antiase eya ana so oba na nyina yeyi aku edigu awi
Nhyira 104.5 FM sunie yemfa ensema aka no so entoa so Charles Fineboa was watching you live from Alexandria, Virginia, USA. Nhyira passports no size, fantastic presentation by Ayala, awesome Ayala. Clemente Ewua Bafo was from Atwema Hwidiem, hometown of the former head of state General IK Kutu Echampon. Hi PJ, I love the comeback spirit of Chelsea, but should you go down 3 before you stage the comeback in the game against West Bromwich Albion? Good morning to Akins Obo, a shoemaker at Agric Kramwasi. Benjamin Ade, I'm watching you live at Takwa. You guys are good. Keep it up. And please update on Chelsea transfer. Sammy Jones watching you live from Adam. Nhyira passports no size. Keep on the good works. Or say Apia Samuel, I'm watching you guys live from South Africa. Jumara anointed the deeper worshipper manager. Okay, Akaline JB was say, so we are now at a point when people aren't going to pass or shoot in the box. They are just going to kick it at people's hands or arms and automatically get a penalty. It's an absolute joke. Papa Kwesi Manuel, Ansu Fati will be a great player in the near future. Watching live from Ahafo Sankore. Danny Set, Insha Passports is the best, no size. Pato Laundry Service, Gabi, I like representation, brutal, oh you're heavy. Mema girl, watching. Emmanuel Ofori in team, I love Ayala because he does his analysis extempo rather than a certain. Okay, Dennis Cranton, was it watching you live from Sweden? Watch out for the new Arsenal under Mikel Arteta. Liverpool will walk alone tonight. Dennis Cranton and Suemini Odiaba. Charles Tweneboa, Liverpool 3, Arsenal 1. Like I said, no so and Sem Kakra. Yede aba abetwam. Okay, we try say a call line so I'm say Adam. Okay, yanko ahoma so ne Francis Akwafo Boatin AK30 ene kwakasa 30 yamwache de bench FM so. Hello Francis Akwafo.
Boss meet you me to kapa me joso.
Yeah, net say.
Ya me adomboko.
Na madam what say?
Bia won ye bo.
Yeah na Debbie engaso bia won. Me say madam what say specific.
Ah madam won ye nkwa no so we say omo nyina bom nti me ka omo nyina bom mama.
Okay. And yeah, that's it. Now, and they Kumasa Santi Kotoko I pay setters. Now, the Omdia Bane say, yeah, almost sign player, almost time judgment debt, Sikapudo, enticement fee, Bamni Mano, name number he. Say player any dium, any club here, Diamuntino. Ombe spread says can say be a 3 years, maybe amount 150,000 Ghana cedis. Ombe Chamon. Next, a Bushmi Biano, or salary inside the Akosro. Kakrabia 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Meaning, says I had the experience. Now the players not didn't come out. Or say I was angry.
Boss, match ya na match ya tifonya. On say media. Wa wate temia free. Sata ma meko to konina. Very good idea because omo nya botre je players ni mi a. Ebe bo omo. Omo nse sika bebre because uji sika na do so a. Onu nse sika na ta on 2 year ye bia kura na sorry to say onwene ho. But omuche mawa eboa wo ni pana kasa ebe sa aboa club no amana timi aye nima bebre but me dem no my experience bebre ana minim bi wesitie ana ma menua no mfa nche omutim se ebia yese na club no for musica dia na bisa da mi ebe boa because obechem se 10 months na debo season na first first 3 months me fan se obechem you know Obama 30% no the mood dun kakra na wachicha gu we ni so 10 months na 7 months na kana tagu usika no ntimi me de my experience be ana eboa e good but akoy news ano me ne omu didi nkomo kakra bi ntia se be ka se esa omu besisi because esa omu mantiska ana me se de bi enye sa o mantiska na oje no omu betiche chagu so ama nti ebeboa me de me nuanom machechi bi mu esa omu tia se ebeboa enimani mu de obe confuse kakra but enye bad
akafo boyewe wo de wasi akan e Egypt mo ne Libya mo ahoro so kwa omo yense contract house omo sinsan no omo mo entitlement fee ana
debi omo usika ni na obeje no season no first season ni nya no obechem obedi kama e me fan say 30% na aka 70% no achichem sa month do dollar mo de bebo league no say 8 months no ache ama first say no acha aguso ama wo pay no o salary na abeje no de bia no me na me je no monthly but obi wa Europe for no bia obeje no week but me de na America no na month to obeche agu month sika no so eno ko eboa e ma won kwa be paso a obe yusu sika no
ejini wo experience bi no e de be na obeka kire union mu players a sanye hye yi ba I say ebi mu enwinwi no
boss me union frame kwa me ni bia didi nkoma ana ye kotoko ya start me nyanka clubs ni nyina follow do Ghana you know because they boy a place no e bia bejiska on say scan doors wo bia waje 500 million when say 500 million doors so ni ma hunu bia na wo de ye emwa but ye ma obi na o ye nka ka gradually e be boa because me ko Egypt any Libya ni nyina saa na eko nti me hunu say minuan omontiase na ye so ye management educate omu ye because o educate omu na ohun de wi a benefit obinya na obe nani beji kura se ode sa ye de sa yiwe aba nti a good idea pa obi amefo obi asigandi.
All right, Francis Akwafu Boatin AK30 ene anopai Nhyira FM dance say what the best
me da was na ene gidi awo mum de bra ana meka kakra fa nane ya ho me hu na che but me ne first kotoko player o manage ye ono no ball no tiase unya ta mana ana osa o links bi nya botrema no na ne ma pa de ba Ghana football ana kotoko no esu me ama ben na che de minim do betimi aye ana ye de support no nyina emfa support ntaneti enko yese ono nkwa na ejama no team kotoko ne so ana medana siso se odi na ni ko junior team no because best ye time ye bet fire junior team na ba form so beto aso ne alaji njemo omo wani ko but enye se ye junior team ne keke ye no de be ma seniors ye be ma omo jesi 5 ye ma omo so 3 no omo pele so omo ye part because the time say Kwame Junior Francis Akwafu Patrick Dodu Agao William Thompson Kwajoboku Prince Anochi ni ba omo nyina free junior team a omo kotoko benefit because anko basa anka satam na ye bo na bia anko beto e be 600 million e the youth team ne de but ye nye ne say edini da so youth team keke ye mo omo so won Philippa so omo kotoko nti kaka me kanu no
Francis Akwafu ye dance pa ene wadaja wa say enso ene ye di dwuma abom e wo Nhyira FM so
medasi.
Okay, Francis Akwafu ena mwache nka no. Yenso aso switch on immediately na yene another former Kumasi Asante Kotoko player or a welfare officer edema PFAG Yusuf Alhassan Chipsa or a Prempeh College ni team dem friend senior ya mwache edeba Nhyira FM so.
Bibi senior.
Na senior bibi abako de.
Na kopa dum bibi abako na monzo.
Yehu adom ene mumpa ebo nti bibi abako. Na Chipsa PFAG ene Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene nhye kakra ba se omo sane player ye mo omo sikabum se de netete no ne mom no usika no e behwe na ya spread over the period a what they sign a contract with the club e bia uhia problem bia ne bia o me advance kakra bia 1 month 2 month 3 month bi now they are solve other than that say the no other jurisdictions no on be so mo be wura mu ha players no abeka de na obeka kire mu afa e bia sa nhye hu
ayo medasi be mechia abeja for na etifo mi yes na kasa de share the enya team bia infi players no aswe we say policy management no take national decide club policy into make sure say any other person they are making enya complain of course we need to discuss the advantages and the disadvantages of self-policy.
Na share also personal experiences when you with regard to entitlement fee the new policy direction Kotoko Bay.
Okay, send me a policy new management the outcome into when the advantages and when the disadvantages. The meaning now the contract negotiations it depends on the parties involved. So 2 parties. Into we no citizenship news chief executive we can with me ama players no bushine aketiano no ID kakra at the same time no into me ma players no enya some and also usually no sign on fees no it means serve as capital the ma players no omo be some investment and on prefer ebi o ma kwa property it me emomo sa enti it depends on the player be a person back protocol any management but I player no obi o policy we abwan obi so o eni mo ani ti se ni na no ejina individual players na omo ba no club me na any policy enti obi eni ho bit na dem a challenge na the club no policy no machine eni ma enti say e ma wa then you take it any man so then you take it but the only disadvantage bigema compared to club ni competitors ni say be only other the air play bi na say star player no you be our person non free na say the other club no man sign on free you might lose out on that plenty that's a kind of one say policy there, but yeah, I'm making room for such cases. I'm managing a bit flexible. I don't sky and say, hey, dear, I'm making me. I am say salary advance be, which more or less sign on fee now. So that they are when they engage in competition for a player, they are with other clubs now. I mean, into competitive advantage over the other club now.
Chipsa, Obakaya, na first no, the any say club be a cocoto player, be say 3 years now, or the enticement fee cover the period of 3 years in Amano. Mekai 2013-2014, Dr. Keke Sapombaye, no see that be, or the pro rata and Abba, and said 3-year contract no signed with Kotoka. First year, no, maybe I was can obey 150. First year, no amount 50. Second year, no amount 50. Or final year, no amount 50. Or they bano, on say enipa by very nature, no, we are resistive to change. Yem pet and society. Amount for any sooner, and they club will be a pro rata. Club will be a pro rata. What do you say? We are Kotoko so de bano. Say clubs no edge say this is the format we are taking now. No more players net tias ya. A bet my cat now boamo ama clubs no one in home.
And America, the parties involved in the contract. Okay, initiative. Yeah, first kind of clubs they don't a pro rata. A big question financial score. A big question in the pro rata. Some of my clients, contract for negotiator, 3 years contract, but the sign-on fee was paid once. And then the contract for negotiator, sign-on fee was based on pro rata basis. They teaching. And the class do they don't even pay sign-on fees at all. A policy at club level. It is in I go to make a also manager flexible, and I say they should make room for special cases. No, a bit number so any club the action player the India player no. Plan bit not so okay meaning sign on fee and that's advance payment. You go say in such cases no. Sometimes you need to go outside a box and look at care just to make sure say one man competitor not the advantage over player now play on. And you say one can say class now it depends. Player be or open no club no here player more than second player in here. A basana the negotiating power no any upper hand in the negotiations no. I think you know minister what the international affair.
Ye chepa. Hello. Ye chepa.
Aha. Enti no. It is a situation no, and a circumstance surrounding that transfer no, account to a lot. So clear no, the negotiating power now. But not for so one man signing fee because the ABS clearly play there. You need at all costs you but the basana you need to go down to the demands of the player.
Okay. Chips already and paper dance say what say any akasa ewo Nhyira FM so.
Yo, Mr. Nhyira Asante now.
Yusuf Alhassan Chipsa, former Kumasi Santukoto player, and now the welfare manager for PFAG. And also the Nigerian check abano. My mama 1 minute be na yemfa the aka no so nko ati for ho. Clemente 1 minute on the subject. Em say we no oma tete ani amaye. Eti no your subsequent shows no ye betena se na ye nso no ye nya field day na yetimi a cheche ya adwenu yim. Visa no beboa. Piye
etere bia so bi ya de amawa. Obusa won say ade na oye amame no ebe benefit onu ana say ebe benefit me. Because in some situations, will be cast or yadiama, for you know, nebia, or no benefit in granting or yet, and amount is Casam near Cano. And I think the chips I can, the we are maybe person proceed. Say, in financial management, free be time value of money. Say, I saw mommy 150,000 and ne. No one for mommy and ne. Now cast a Uber mommy 50 this year, next year 50, the following year 50 year. By the time I'll be to ask any baby, not 150,000 Ghana cedis, no, not the value, no, then to say the ATN and Ankasa, so they make no, and then to say the ATN and Ankasa value for money. Yes, it depends on the say the chips I can play on the person or this can here. I said rule near flexible kakra. Say rule state we not play on the person beer. me here 150 Ghana cedis ya ya de bia management for some trasia so be some small nim dia mbetumi o say ade ne ya de a ehia pa ya amfa mana e bia BBC betumi asia quickly then you give the money to him but say ya de a mbetumi spread over a period say the na chip say can dia most spread dia most spread dia ya de betumi but say snit ya first one say na maybe for lamsam me papa free time scanning na boom
and a captain
scanning na boom say you won kofo a omo pesa boom no and obi so the boom ni mana obi after 2-3 years who cry na no cry mo no cry so this scanning na manity sikasam de esa motive dada ne kakra ka say the be at the end of the debate you are benefiting bia
okay Ayala
we kai tama Noma Efi Santos Barcelona koye Real Madrid koye Noma say ade ba koye e man ne papa jetum so onko Barca ne say ni image rights no na Barca say oba 100% on one kasa be fan ade but na Real Madrid say that they will take a percentage out of the image rights no the best make can say player bia ne the opese say ne sika say man hye yeko and what will entice him to sign for club A and answer club B ubo an new so ade hu say o pesika pudo bi e dey any project bi and obi obetimi offer as at the time or ready on the market no on ho no obekọ because of onibakọ na meeting the financial demands obi won so obeka say oh some spread the money na say every month bi asika meje no e ya de a ebetimi ahwe me ho ne mabusua me pene sa dan so obema me sika pudu no nti it depends on
the individual
and the situation player and the situation and the club no so say any policy and say flexible obetimi aya. But I think that the most important point, let me sum it up. The most important point in discussion with the financial orientation that team with the money players. For me, I think that is the most, because policy or no policy, and come on, what you want to achieve, they say how can we improve the lives of the players now? The impact no my brother say I'm back. Kotoko player ni has player ni has good player ni sika de man ni and sika no what me dey be papa bu na brabom say be say achieve san dia then it goes into the financial orientation of my players no say ebia football na wo bo no wa ba che kra 38 years 37 what che wo de o chi na so ontimi montra 40 enti yesra within days na wo bo no sika bia be ba won sem bia no ubetimi dey hihye bi ubetimi dey top products bi ubetimi dey say so munya financial orientation anti ase year
okay
no mu say within that space no mo bobo no sika na be bombotom no omo baby o metimi dey asa na be bom so fa so o ma bra bomu a I don't think whether you give him to him in a lump sum or whether you give it to him in a spread form say player no anti ase say oni sa financial orientation say na metimi edi misika na akwa na nyamfa so my brother so a o de man bumo o de man spread o so say said obedi no abra o nyamfa so bi afi so a same thing
okay na oni Nhyira de no ye ne say
me Nhyira say me be sign na me je me salary
tu ye kotoko de ni bi
o me je me salary
na be so bi afu a wo salary boom say let ni ba phone so na to phone na hwe phone gram ko me so onya letter but the phone say kuta na brief phone say gram ko say ba boom
say me phone me ju ene say wo de ni nke
o de ye pro rata no
yeah o say chips aka say three systems ni nyina is working in football was it
salary na bibi a say okay nyen ko so oba fia jaka
ma tene ndi na
oba fia jaka oba fia jaka
o de enko Nuhu yango
yeah also chips aka no o say all the three policies no eduma
sure
and it depends on club no policy say bia kotoko the person you see but say
I think chips are two was an opposite resource person because also a intermediary
yes
and layers echo different
of course or the place
yeah or this no be call me pro rata no be so car or mumma
what I know is say first no nanka African nanka signing on fee ukono akọ say 3 years I do pay 3 the about pro rata ne ban say you can sign a player the first season oba out me second season out me ebia last season na o se ka twa pro rata obuma na kwa na se bi no asa ba she goals mienu mi se bi no asa ba ja another 3 years bi no asa fail 2 years no asa ba ji bi nti ana mo ye pro rata nti se be so you sound for 3 years Yama first year. Obo first year we na mo de monsonia. O kwa no answer we just pathways mutual. What I say. Ana clubs ni bi so eh o madu so no. Yesu entimi tua signing on fee. Nti oba e be spread the amount. It depends on player no and the person no so dey.
Okay.
But the amount signing on fee no eta ye duma and I say eta be mo an say most of the players no agent omo na working deals no more. Until agent for no have percentages in the signing on fees. And the player no insist that I'm signing on fee because so I'm just signing on fee now. He cannot settle agent now.
Okay.
Pay club near the man.
It's an interesting topic. You bet me at so plus other topics are ABP. It's most okay. All right. In fact, of course, me only been a fee. Hello. Okay. 0322083581 0322083582 0322083583 0322083584. Hi, Nhyira FM. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I guess memo channel pay.
Yeah, Joso.
Uli ako cosma name kase free. Former road minister Dr. Richarana no questions on am kase free. Ana pay am abasonia kase nyakupo nhyiramu. Na me chona fu bata baso fu for mo pina doctor na you free. Ya fi just so computer pa me chomo. Na de tin na ni say kono company for ne babo mabaso aduma pa omu edi. Ne mo chips and so ba so mu nyina student no mu ndie no manya no. I want to go to the South Africa now.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Apostle.
Ube Jim.
Apostle, go for global.
Asemu.
Okay, so check this line. No, Jamusa, easy. Apostle, Pato land service touchdown.
Pato, my special dispensation for prediction, bra. Oh. The powers vested in me, the amount of special dispensation.
Yes.
As a friend of Nhyira FM.
Oh, for media, I have shares in Nhyira from multimedia. But as a share you. Yeah, and say
for prediction brands and for the account to us. Liverpool Arsenal.
Liverpool be 2. Arsenal and Shebi.
Okay.
But Apostle on to from 24. Media at this also program at this year there. The bet Mr. Michael and Mr. Samuel Mo US. The Romuka Chemi say, see Jessica in CB. PJ me 2. So PJ ni me call you maybe na ga chemi se pato me the 1 year na HA be 500 million amount e te be amount be mama we say ya se me je kakra na me nim de se me de ye enti me de se e be spread se e be there no players no so so come say PJ o lifestyle no so because obi won say na me boko team bi that na me ndidi wa but bobo team o de e se me ko di golden tulip e se me ko di wa hanomo but e be also price no e na aduane be wa sta hanomo no price no ense so what you baby no kokoro bia na ne ba twempna no support kakaka obobo kotoko ne house no wozu kokoro ne ba no onye o level afi do permit Ghana what you say e di bije ya yankase abrabo no se yan lo wa ye ne ma bidia ya many billions of dollars kra na wan abrabo ni ntimi mo.
Okay, finally. Hello. Yes sir.
The pato mi dia ne big Bernard Amodia bi di hu here me air conditioning specialist.
Okay.
O abojuma na media pato cars bi eno kwetu da wo ya manata wo yo ho say wa ko anim kakra de say wo didi afa ha afra mi kwa say wo ko e ho didi na ku didi a bata wo na tire wo je na say wo bra wo afa na de so wo nya no wo tie bi da ti bi no de bi abo ho bra enye die kukuku na ba ye no ene hu dia o first na obi nya no se bi tie na mo a wo da ati
yes say and now one say wo dia I was so di kan hwa hoɔden ɛwɔ mu o ɛsɛ anwani bi wɔ hɔ no mu a saadeɛ ya nwene wɔ ho eti wo die no yade